longer as far as the sharpness of it, and the product finished quality on the surface is usually what we're looking for, okay? So we use a Forest Woodworker tube in here. These are different types of push sticks, and I'll be going over those in a few minutes, but I'm just going to take these and place these on this table saw right here. This, set this here. I'm going to grab the miter gauge from this saw, we're going to come on over and move over to this machine here, okay? Now, you'll notice that there isn't a guard on that machine at this particular time. There will typically be a guard that goes over it, but we're not going to use that. Please don't use any table saw without the guard on it. I'm going to lower the blade on this because it's not in use. I just wanted to show you what it is, but we want to protect the blade and make sure the blade is not exposed when it's not being used. Okay? Now, if I can have you come on over here and take a look at this side of the machine. On this side of the machine, you'll see a green light. That means it's ready to go. But if you notice that when I touch this, the red light will come in contact. That's because the machine actually senses when my body comes in contact with the blade, okay? And that's what you do not want to have happen at any point in time. I want to just double check something. Power's on, right? So, like I said, before you make any adjustments to any machine, you want to make sure the power is locked out, right? Okay. So I want to show you this particular machine in some detail, okay? Now, this is a miter slot and a miter gauge on this side, miter gauge, miter slot on this side, all right? I'm going to pull this throat plate out. Inside of here, you're going to find your regular blade, and you're going to have the same type of cartridge inside of here, all right? I'll show you how to change a blade properly at another time when it comes to the cabinet making, okay? But right now, we're just gonna, this machine is set up with a Woodworker 2 blade, 10-inch blade, 40 tooth, and it's ready with an 1/8 inch kerf to it. That's locked in place now. Our fence is in place here and it's aligned. We have our push sticks and our push sticks. So what I'd like to talk to you also about is this, is now that the power is off, now you don't see the lights on here because I'm going to be making some adjustments, okay? Now, what the first thing I want to show you is a rip cut, okay? In a rip cut, I don't need the miter gauges, so I'm going to take them off. I'm going to place them over here, okay? Whenever you're ripping a piece of material, ripping is cutting along the grain, right? I want to set my blade 1/8 of an inch above the stock. So on the front handle here, I can take this and set it to 1/8, okay? But you know what? I shouldn't trust that this is 90 degrees, should I? So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to move this off to the side. I'm going to raise this all the way up. That's all the way up. I'm going to go ahead grab one of my tri-squares. My tri-square, I'm going to go ahead and put it on this side of the machine because it has less throat plate, so you get a better reading off this machine surface. You can see how it's slightly out. There's a little gap at the bottom. On this side of the machine, on this side, this hand wheel, if I bring this over, now I've turned it just a little bit, I don't have any gap along this surface here, so I know it's at 90 degrees, okay? But if I wanted to tilt this, I would go ahead and rotate this handle here, and it'll bring this over. Something that's kind of neat that we have.
It doesn't show.